The silver machine stared at me, cold and unfeeling. In that moment, I would rather have taken on a charging, fire-breathing dragon. Doubt furled into a tight ball in the pit of my stomach as I marched myself towards the building. The man in front of me stepped aside, leaving me to face the computerized beast on my own. Cringing, I stepped nearer and rammed my debit card into the ATM slot. The machine gave a dull beep, like some kind of mocking tone, almost as though it were asking, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I didn't, but I also had no choice. I'd lived in denial for the past week and a half, but now it was time to rejoin the land of reality. Lucky me. With bated breath, I squinted at the screen and pressed the check balance button. $28.27. Muttering a string of curse words, I punched the buttons and toggled through the menu. I didn't need to bother checking the savings account. I'd cleaned that out last time I'd braved facing the machine. Another electronic whir and a crisp $20 bill appeared in the slot under the screen. I shoved it and my debit card back into my wallet, canceled out of the ATM menu, spun on my heel, and stalked across the convenience store parking lot to my 2000 Ford Focus. It was the wagon-style model, painted in a color they called champagne, which was a little ridiculous, considering it was more of a beer budget kind of car, especially by the time I'd purchased it. The thing was on its last legs, or pistons, or whatever it was that kept the thing going putt, putt, putt down the highway. Car stuff wasn't my forte. I dropped into the driver's seat and stared out the windshield. In the passenger seat beside me sat a banker's box with an assortment of random items. A potted African violet, pads of rainbow-colored Post-it notes, a couple inspirational postcards I'd kept tacked to my cubicle wall, a few outdated magazines swiped from the break room recycle bin, the ergonomic keyboard and mouse that I'd had to pay for out of my own pocket because the company was too cheap to provide proper equipment for their staff. At least us underlings. Lastly, a silver photo frame containing a picture of my family, taken what felt like a lifetime ago. The banker's box was all that remained of my plans, of my hopes and dreams. As I sat in the lot and stared at the convenience store, rain splashed down on the windshield. A wry smile twisted my lips. How fitting.